The Benin Empire, a powerful kingdom in what is now southern Nigeria, emerged as a force to be reckoned with in the heart of West Africa. This empire, known for its advanced political structure and rich cultural heritage, played a significant role in the history of the region. Its story begins with the Edo people, skilled farmers and hunters, who laid the foundation for a remarkable civilization. The Edo were adept at cultivating the fertile lands and hunting in the dense forests, ensuring their community thrived. Oral traditions passed down through generations tell of a time when the Edo lived in scattered villages, seeking a leader to unite them. These stories, rich in folklore and wisdom, were shared by elders around the fire, preserving the history and values of the Edo people. Around the 13th century, legend has it that the Edo people sent a delegation to the powerful Yoruba kingdom of Ife, requesting a prince to rule them. This journey was a significant undertaking, reflecting the Edo's desire for unity and strong leadership. The Yoruba granted their request, sending Prince Oramian to Benin. Oramian's arrival marked a new chapter in Edo history, bringing with him the promise of stability and growth. Oramian, known for his wisdom and leadership, is credited with establishing the first dynasty of Benin Kingdom after their emancipation from the rulership of the Gisors. His reign laid the groundwork for the future prosperity of the Benin Empire. He brought with him political and cultural ideas from Ife, which greatly influenced the development of Benin. This cultural exchange enriched Benin's traditions, art, and governance, creating a unique blend of Edo and Yoruba influences. However, Oranmiyan's son, Eweka I, is considered the first true Oba, or king, of Benin. Eweka's coronation marked the beginning of a new era, solidifying the royal lineage and the central authority of the Oba. It was under Eweka I and his successors that Benin began to expand its influence, consolidating its power and establishing itself as a dominant force in the region. The empire's military prowess and strategic alliances enabled it to control vast territories. The stage was set for the rise of a powerful empire that would leave an indelible mark on the course of African history. The legacy of the Benin Empire is evident in its impressive art, sophisticated urban planning, and enduring cultural practices that continue to inspire and captivate the world today. The reign of Obahawari, who ascended to the throne in the mid-15th century, marked a turning point in Benin's history. His leadership and vision would forever change the trajectory of the kingdom. Known for his military prowess and ambition, Awar transformed Benin from a small kingdom into a vast and powerful empire. His strategic mind and relentless drive were key to this transformation. He led his armies on successful campaigns, conquering neighboring territories and expanding Benin's borders. These military victories not only increased the empire's size, but also its influence and power. His conquests extended Benin's reach eastward to the Niger River and westward to the Yoruba kingdoms. With its geographical coverage spreading across several countries in West Africa, primarily in Nigeria, but also extending into neighboring countries like eastern Ghana, Volta region, southern Togo western, Cameroon, southwest region. This expansion brought diverse cultures and resources under Benin's control. Awar was not only a conqueror, but also a shrewd administrator. His ability to govern effectively was as impressive as his military achievements. He implemented significant political and social reforms that strengthened the empire's governance. These reforms were crucial in maintaining order and stability within the rapidly expanding empire. He established a centralized system of administration, dividing the empire into provinces and appointing officials to oversee them. This system ensured that his policies were effectively implemented across the empire. This ensured efficient governance and tax collection. The revenue generated from taxes was used to fund further expansion and development projects. To further solidify his power, Ewar created a new class of chiefs and officials loyal to him. This move helped to centralize authority and reduce the influence of rival factions. Recognizing the importance of trade, Ewar encouraged commercial activities within Benin and with neighboring states. Trade became a cornerstone of the empire's economy. He established trade routes and markets, attracting merchants from far and wide. These trade networks facilitated the exchange of goods, ideas, and culture. The influx of goods and ideas contributed to Benin's growing wealth and cultural vibrancy. This cultural exchange enriched the empire and fostered a sense of unity among its diverse peoples. Ewari's reign was a golden age for Benin, laying the groundwork for the empire's continued prosperity and influence in the centuries to come. His legacy of strong leadership, military success, and administrative innovation set a high standard for future rulers. At the heart of the Benin Empire lay its capital city, Benin City, a bustling metropolis that served as the center of trade, administration, and culture. Strategically located in the rainforest belt, the city benefited from its geography. The surrounding forest provided valuable resources, including timber, ivory, and palm oil, which were highly sought-after trade commodities. The fertile land also supported a thriving agricultural industry, ensuring food security for the city's inhabitants. Benin City was a well-planned and fortified urban center. Massive walls, estimated to have stretched over 9,900 miles, 16,000 kilometers long, making it one of the longest walls in history, longer than that of China, protecting it from invaders. These walls, constructed of earthen moats, served as a testament to Benin's military might and engineering skills. Within the city walls, a network of streets and canals connected different districts, facilitating the movement of people and goods. The Oba's Palace Complex, a sprawling architectural marvel adorned with intricate carvings and sculptures, stood as a symbol of royal power and authority. It housed the Oba court, administrative offices, and royal workshops, where skilled artisans produced exquisite works of art. Benin City's strategic location, coupled with its impressive defenses and rivalry, made it a formidable force in the region. The reign of Oba Esigie, who ascended to the throne in the early 16th century, witnessed the continued expansion of the Benin Empire. Esigie was a visionary leader whose reign marked a significant era in the history of Benin. His strategic acumen and military prowess were instrumental in consolidating and extending the empire's territories, and the arrival of European traders on the West African coast. Esigie, a skilled military strategist, led his armies to further victories, extending Benin's influence southward towards the coast. His campaigns were not just about territorial expansion, but also about securing vital trade routes and resources that would benefit the empire. His conquests brought him into contact with the Portuguese, who had established trading posts along the shores of West Africa. The Portuguese, driven by their quest for new markets and resources, were among the first Europeans to establish a significant presence in the region. The Portuguese were eager to trade for Benin's valuable commodities, particularly pepper, ivory, and slaves. These commodities were highly prized in Europe, and the Portuguese saw great economic potential in establishing strong trade relations with Benin. SCG recognized the economic opportunities presented by trade with the Europeans and established diplomatic and commercial relations with them. He was astute in understanding the benefits that such alliances could bring to his empire, both in terms of wealth and technological advancements. He allowed the Portuguese to establish a trading presence in Benin City, and soon goods and ideas began to flow between Europe and the Benin Empire. This exchange was not just limited to material goods, but also included cultural and intellectual exchanges that enriched both societies. The trade with Europeans brought wealth to Benin, but it also had significant consequences. The influx of European goods and wealth led to changes in the social and economic structures of Benin, influencing everything from art to daily life. The demand for slaves to fuel the transatlantic slave trade grew, also leading to increased warfare and raiding for captives in the region. This demand had a profound impact on the local societies, often leading to conflicts and disruptions that altered the fabric of the region. While SCG initially benefited from the slave trade, it ultimately had a destabilizing effect on the Benin Empire and the wider region. The social and political upheavals caused by the slave trade created long-term challenges that would affect the stability and prosperity of the empire. Despite the challenges, SCG's reign marked a period of significant economic and cultural exchange between Benin and Europe. This era of interaction laid the groundwork for future engagements and left a lasting legacy on the cultural and historical landscape of both regions. Benin began to lose power during the 1800s as royal family members fought for power and control of the throne. Civil wars broke out, dealing a significant blow to both Benin's administration as well as its economy. In its weakened state, Benin struggled to resist foreign interference in its trading network, particularly by the British. A desire for control over West African trade and territory ultimately led to a British invasion of Benin in 1897. Benin City was burned by the British, who then made the kingdom part of British Nigeria, which became Nigeria after the country gained independence in 1960. After that time, the kingdom no longer played a governing role in West Africa. However, even today, the Oba still serves in Benin City as a government advisor. Please like and subscribe to my channel to get more insight into our histories. See you in the next video.